actually, on that day, I have also do a pre-recording after the first PC. So may I like to refresh the first PC. So please. The PC was caught by unexpected turnout of the reporter. And I never knew yesterday the screenshot of the MID, the case between myself and Mr. Patrick Healy has caused such big intention of the Malaysian society. So in today's PC, I believe many people after here is a 3 million ringgit court case that the judgment was passed in US and brought over to Malaysia. And I believe there's so many friends also call me to show their concern. And I also have promised that there will be second part of the PC to bring the Malaysian public and yet the serve a notice of war to the MIT, which after today's PC, I decided to do so. So during the PC, there is also during the question answer, I asked all the media, or after that, they can have one-to-one with me. But after that, a lot of media friends still ask on what reason, what cause Patrick Healy claimed me personally for 3 million ringgit. And that question was not answered. So after I was trying my best to get appointment to see Malaysia Insolvency Department, MIT. As I understand, now there's a big queue. There's 70,000 in Singapore. They have queued for also the insolvency case. I will try my best in next 1 week to meet up the MID, and I will call the second PC to make sure that my problem will blocked by Mr. Patrick Healy can put to rest as quick as possible. And also people have come remark after my PC say that the attention I got from the media, or they call I become Wang. I hope I can become a positive Wang or a positive influencer. So with all that, I hope to see you next week. But before I leave this video, this today's PC, I say I am far away from insolvent. The word insolvent means the person that your asset is much more than the liability. It's called insolvent. And I also use the word I am solidly solvent. Solidly solvent means for 3 million, that's me, maybe I have over 100 times the asset or 1,000 times the asset to cover this liability, which is identical. I am solidly solvent. But unfortunately, the law is still a law. The law, Mr. Patrick Healy has successfully in 26th of January that has read the bankruptcy order against me for 3 million ringgit, or actually he claimed on USD 722,000 USD. All these have happened in US, they brought over here, and I still have to spend time, effort to answer to Mr. Patrick Healy. So hope to see you next week to give you a second PC. Thank you.
Thank you. So this was last week, Wednesday. So after I go home, I make the video, and I really want to quickly keep my promise to quickly call this PC. And I want to share with all our media friends and all the YouTubers. Nowadays, everything is live telecast. Last week, I don't know there's live telecast. And I don't know, over the day, I was made so famous of my news. So today, before the PC, why I want to call this PC, let me share with you the reason being, like yesterday, it was very cloudy, you know. The sky is very cloudy. And with this PC, meaning that all of us, all the reporter, friend with us, like we are in the plane, when we meet the dark cloud, there's us go up a bit, go up, go up. When we go above the cloudy cloud, then there will be sunshine, there was peaceful there. One, you really know the case. I also like to quote, there's a philosopher, when you are on the boat, suddenly you see a boat lost control, come hit at you, you get very angry, am I right? Suddenly hit, or the car come and hit at you, you get very angry over the incident. But after, if you found inside the boat is empty, no people, you know, no people. So this case have been affecting people surrounding me, like my staff, the boss get bankrupt, they will lose a job, all right? A lot of business associate will start get worried. So actually, to me, I know, just to clear the facts, and I want to share this PC, the latest development after 1 week. So with that, let us go to the last week PC, one round, very quickly, last week PC. I say, who is Patrick Healy? Okay, next. I only know this lawyer, I don't know the other lawyer at all. I only know this lawyer, I don't know the other lawyer before the 12. Next. And suddenly, this lawyer appeared. Next. And because on a new lawyer appeared, and also at the same time, they download this screen. This is a screenshot, make me very famous. Next. And I also said why I don't want to pay 3 million, but we forgot to put, I said, actually I built karma for him on the 6th point. Next. So what I'm going to do next, as I said, based on the fact, I will try to write to Malaysian government and try to settle this amicably, failing which I will file my statement of affair to the Department of Insolvency. So this is actually, I want to tell you, this is the latest development. Next. So I also said, I'm far away for insolvency, and a lot of things after this we put, I'm solid solvent, but I was attacked by a foreign citizen as a citizen of Malaysia. So next. Okay, and then I share this poem. So let us begin with today, the second PC, that about the question not answered, say what is the reason that I owe Mr. Patrick Healy 3 million ringgit. What is the cost of it? So I put here the reason is first, because of the company we set up Club Excellence, and Club Excellence was closed in February in US, the state of Nevada, Las Vegas. If you know Nevada, Las Vegas, and Club Excellence involved into a company called Vision Air, and so it was closed. But Mr. Patrick was continued accumulate pay with the company already. Actually, he have been, and I am not a personal shareholder there. There's a corporate shareholder. So after the company go down, he went to US arbitration court to sue me using the reason of ultra ego in 1920 and from the Nevada court. And he brought the order to Malaysia on August 2020. Remember, Malaysia, we are in the midst of the COVID-19. So this case was brought in during the COVID, August 2020, that tells you the time. And on the 26th, and at that time I was very busy to really help preparing Malaysia to overcome the COVID-19 by introducing the PPE mask all these things. And that period, I really concentrate my time on that. And on the 26th of 2023, in the 5th day of Chinese New Year, so I think I was informed by my lawyer, I was not present, and the AORO was issued, and that I officially, although it's 3 million ringgit, although I thought I'm totally solvent, but unfortunately, I make, actually is, you see the screenshot. So the reason and the cost of this 3 million actually is 722. Why I need to put 722? This is for Malaysian media to really, going forward, a lot of legal, what I call procedure is very interesting that we have to study. This is not the money I want to read it. I owe to Mr. Patrick Healy, what I call personally, or borrow money from him, not like that. He worked for the company, was paid the company. The term, last week I was called also, when the reporter asked me, the term is called ultra ego. Until today, I still try to understand the meaning ultra ego. Meaning that you are mastermind, although you are not a shareholder in the company closed down, I want to sue you personally. And the court of Nevada had given him, what do you call, judgment, and he brought over here. Next. So, to me, I think just to show on the 10th, again, somebody paid $100. I checked with insolvent, actually no need 100, actually it's 10 ringgit. Why do this guy pay 100? I don't know. And what it called, to me, whatever this actually is unethical action, and attempt, the attempt is just to damage and put pressure on me. You better pay me, that's all. So, next. So, the case from 26 until April 12, so a lawyer friend of mine, actually, we tried to fix, actually there's a date fixed on 18th of April. I'm supposed to see MDI, Malaysian Department of Insolvency, fixed 18th, but everything happened before that. So at the press conference of 13th April, I said, I decided after the day meeting, and I actually have meet Malaysia Department of Insolvency on the 17th, last 2 days ago. But the damage of this screenshot actually caused a lot of problem. I must say, really, it doesn't affect me much because I know who I am and I'm very confident. I hold on to my life principle, but actually it affects a lot of business associates. And and my staff, and a lot of people thought they might lose their job. But the damage of this screenshot, in legal term, I call it malafide. I also come out a legal term. Next. Actually, what I know is he's just on the 10th and tell the lawyer, Dennis Apple, I have no knowledge of this lawyer firm or this until today. We only dealing with this, this Dennis, I don't know him at all. But this is the same letter that happened, same date screenshot, which I call this a thunderstorm, the cloud, a thunderstorm. So next. Actually, we only know Idora Araf Kanda, who represent Patrick Healy, until the day. And actually, this is 16 February, about 20 days. And can you highlight payment? You all see or not? Payment of the settlement shall be made directly to Mr. Healy as follow. So, although Mr. Patrick Healy, he himself is a lawyer, he should have good amount of the legal knowledge to say that since you make me bankrupt on the 26th of January, we all must really do everything properly to the Malaysian law. That's what I mean to show this to you. Next. So, Mr. Bankruptcy was served on 26th as a lawyer expected to reasonable knowledge on the bankruptcy practice. But he have official demand money to bank in into second the MDI. So next. So I think this most important I want to share with you all. On 17th April, I submitted myself to MDI and to find out the reason of my bankruptcy. When you go there, you must find the reason why you will sue bankruptcy. You must put all the reason. So I put all my reason about this bankruptcy already. So it's nothing really strange. Am I right? So I go there file. So I've done this already. This is more important. So I would like I'm far away from insolvent. I'm sorry, solvent. So I like to reiterate. Insolvent means the person liability is much more than his asset. So that's called insolvent. I'm sorry, solvent means I believe out of the 3 million, I have more than 100 times to settle Mr. Patrick Healy. If he go to, now he had to go to Malaysia Insolvency Department. But I also like to reiterate that I am a Malaysian and a Malaysian citizen at all times. I respect and observe the Lauratan Undang-Undang as on the last Sunday, screenshot all that. Since the bankruptcy was ordered, I have to follow the law of Malaysia. So right now, Mr. Patrick Healy, he must file his proof of that. He must go there to file his proof of that. Of course, and I maybe still have a chance because now I submit to and I hope Mr. Patrick Healy or anybody associate with him instead of going to now director Department of Insolvency, go direct and instead resort to all kind of trick or put unnecessary external pressure. And I was so say that last week, 谁怕一说后风雨任平生 it will not affect me, but it really affect a lot of people around me. So last is I will want to say I will not feel the shame of this Patrick Healy's 3 million suit against me, and because I will feel the shame is only if I do things against my life principle, 我的做人原则 or my what they call personal belief, my life philosophy I believe in, I will feel the same if I just easily submit to Mr. Patrick Healy, who was my ex-staff. So, and also I would like to say that Mr. Patrick Healy obtained the US dollar by applying a principle of alter ego. So this is my briefing on today. Next. So I will not feel the shame to be bankrupt by Patrick Healy for 3 million. I will feel the same only if Patrick Healy take away the 3 million from me, from the Malaysian soil easily. And it is against my life value, principle, and philosophy. So 3 million is not very big to me, it's true. Those people who know me, big also lah, cannot say not big. But during COVID, I know how value 3 million to the Malaysian. During the period he attacked me, I want to let Malaysian know I have prepared 220, maybe to 250, I put figure a bit. That means I have produced about 1.2 million kg of rice, 1 over million package of Maggi mee, sugar, flour, biscuit, all come to 220, and all this in a food package. And this is all happened. The case all happened. That's why when I do charity, was always remind my mother, you want to do charity and yet you want to ask your name to be published, it's not a real charity. But based on the Patrick Healy case, I would like to share. During the COVID, it's a very, very challenging time for Malaysia. And I got this problem during this time. And I believe I'm the first one also to bring in the mask at that time for Malaysia as a private sector. Next. So with conclusion, before I say conclusion, please ask any question you want to ask. Give me any difficult question, I will answer your question. And after that, this is a conclusion. I want to do all my this 3 million bankruptcy case brought in by Mr. Patrick Healy for the reason called alter ego. So with this, I stop here and I invite any question. Thank you. Question and answer. No, anybody, you can go to there to put a petition in MDI now. Even you can go to put a petition in the MDI, say, hey, Tan Sri now bankrupt, I also want to, he also owe me money. But you have the proof of your debts to the MDI. But anybody who filed the proof to the MDI, both sides, the debtor also got responsibility. The creditor also got responsibility. You know, if you file false claim on me, also you can go to jail. You know, 1 year, 2 year jail. Because after this, now my weakness, I cannot have lawyer to represent me. I have to represent myself under the guidance, permission. So I start reading the law. So that is the situation. The proof of that is a legal procedure. That is an option. That's an option. But I have to, everything, I have to get permission from the department to even I want to sue anybody. Even I have that option. I have no, I cannot appoint any lawyer. Only I can tell my grievances. I only can tell my grievances to the Department of Insolvency. Is that answer your question? If not, you can ask. Pardon? I will write a letter I will write a letter. Actually, I didn't have to write a letter. By right, Mr. Patrick, he know already. He, his previous, the lawyer that got nothing to do with me with my case suddenly appeared. He also said want to put me contempt of court. Actually, no chance already. Everything they had to go to Malaysia Department of Insolvent. Did I answer your question? I think he knows. He is a lawyer himself. He is a lawyer. He is in US. He is a lawyer himself. The only thing will be very interesting that he had to file his proof of debts and to deal with the Malaysia Insolvency Department. No chance that just now you put me bankrupt and he still said, please bank in my money directly. Cannot. Actually, that is against the law, I believe. Pardon? I think the procedure after I report to the insolvency, I have to be in 21 days to do a statement of affair to the MDI. And after that, I think he can go there. He can go there and do his... Any other question?
So last week you paid the MDI.
Yeah, last week.
So you paid the 3 million to the MDI?
No. I was big ignorant of our Malaysian law. It's not like that. You cannot do like that also. You have to submit my statement of affair first. Statement of affair means I have to go and do my statement of affair, and after that you have sumpah, You cannot make your statement of affair, what do you call, under declare or anything. We have to, I can only tell you I will file my, make a sumpah. This is what I have. I actually, to tell the truth, I also try to check dictionary. What is alter ego? But to me, I have been a businessman for so long. It's the first time. And it's like something, maybe when you walk not very carefully in the street, and suddenly you're not careful, you touch on somebody, and somebody say you molest her or things like that, and I sue you for personal. So these are law terms. Ultra ego is also better. I want to get help from you all. Right, what's ultra ego? Many people don't know, but roughly there's a term. Lawyer will know. Ultra ego. So when you do business in the West, we really had to equip with a lawyer to help you. But in my case, I thought Patrick was a lawyer to help me. When I get him the time, he is a lawyer. Any more question? Okay, when I make MDI, first is to know the procedure. So you have to fill in the form and everything. I think on the 1st of May, I have to pay some fee on the 1st of May. But the most important, when I make the MDI, I had to feel what is the reason, Patrick Healy, make me bankrupt. I have to figure out the reason. And also, the most important thing, I also wrote a letter to MDI and acknowledge I have accepted the notice already. So all the procedure must continue. And the gist of it, I tell MDI, don't give me any privilege. I don't want any privilege. Just treat me as long how you treat other bankruptcy person in Malaysia. That's all. Meaning that whatever protection you give to Malaysian bankruptcy people, which got 260,000 of them, and any courtesy you give to others, I hope just give me the same. I will that is the most important thing we discussed. And the main thing now is I have to work very hard to make sure that I submit the statement affair. They give 21 days. Okay. No, you have 21 days. On the 17th, you calculate until 21 days. So, and if you meet challenges, of course, you can write in. But I am not going to delay. I will try my best to submit in 21 days. That's all. Yeah. Although if you have meet challenger, you can also ask. If your asset is so big, then you want more time. But they will know how to deal professionally. So that is a gist I want to share you. That's the meeting. You have to fill out the form first as the first meeting. Very interesting. Very good experience. The bank, the law is all here. The ACTA is all here. Before I didn't bother to read. Now I want to really start reading, learning this. Any other question? I really don't know. You have to ask him, To me, I already last I said, I always tell people that when you mix with people, in Confucius said, 近朱者赤，近墨者黑. I will just say it's very unfortunate. I meet Patrick, which I take him as a friend and give him a job, and he really have received 570,000 US from the company. So I don't know why, but in the West, they always say greediness is good. So this is, I really don't know why he do that. Actually, no, he is a very charming person. I know his wife. I don't want to say much about Patrick Healy. He's not nice to me, not kind to me. Doesn't mean I want to hit out on him. The best, just follow the law of Malaysia. I am, but whatever he want to take from me is against my life principle, the life value I adopt to. So I want to let him know. He thought that he sue me bankrupt. Actually, he come here, the order, he can use many methods, not necessarily use bankrupt. Those he can come here to attach my property, things like that. But he thought using bankruptcy case, I will submit to it. I think that maybe that is his idea, He just want to get his money, that's all. Pardon? I think I leave it to you all, since I was put in the public scrutiny. I hope when he got sent to Malaysia to receive the money that time, I don't know whether I have to submit to a Malaysian government, and when he come over here, or when he have lawyer represent him, maybe is US is also always respect the reporter. I think you should ask him more. For me, you want to answer anything about Patrick Healy? Actually, I really don't know. But that is a fact. The money I didn't owe him is called alter ego, the term. And Navara Court, first Navara Court give this to him. Okay, any other question? No, No, I do the conclusion and we close this PC. And can you go back to just now the conclusion? So conclusion, so I have attend to MDI. Patrick Healy should go to MDI to file his proof of tax. And the bankruptcy case actually is a very personal matter. Imagine, don't talk about me, I'm okay, you know. A guy in Malaysia is already suffered from bankruptcy. People must find a way to help him out of the bankruptcy. 260,000 I heard. Selangor 70,000. It's a very personal matter. Some people even very shy to want to say this, you know. You know, some people are very shy, you know. But in US, people go bankrupt, recover, and also can become president. So our Eastern culture is a bit different. But so I also urge everyone, including all of you, to respect the law of Malaysia and cease from spreading or sharing very unfound comment or remark, because I know I grown up in this country, and I'm almost going to be 70 already, and I just want to advise that anybody should not sharing spread unfound. I said, for example, after the last week PC, I answer very well, but somebody will start putting, have a screenshot, he's blacklisted by the immigration, he cannot travel. When you really submit to Department of Insolvency, you follow, with the valid reason, they also allow you to travel. So remember, not me, treat me special, you know. Anybody can apply. I just want to let you all know. So it's better, don't simply park and make remark. That is why on the Sunday, I go home, I purposely make the first PC immediately. So if not, Sarawak, can I have water? So if not, let us share the lively part and to share some of my, philosophy and thought, and especially this Song dynasty, Mr. Su Tongpo. A lot of people, young people, you all don't know about Su Tongpo. Same me, when I was young, I don't know about Su Tongpo. So I will speak in the English first. I believe someone want in Mandarin. I will answer in Mandarin. So Su Tongpo, as long you are Chinese, world Chinese, you don't know Su Tongpo. In fact, we all live in the DNA of Su Tongpo, you know, in our daily life. So you say you know Su Tongpo, I don't know. I ask you, have you heard about this poem? Yeah. You know, when we come to the Mooncake Festival, 明月几时有，把酒问青天，不知天上宫阙，今夕是何年。That's by Su Tongpo. When come Mooncake Festival, everybody heard about his poem. And also, when I was young, I said today I'm very Su Tongpo. I just want to share with you. When I graduate from the Chinese high school, age of 17, I also have a poem. I like it so much. I even engraved it, and I know this poem on the age of 17 when my first million, I think at the age of 22, 23, I go and make a pendant, and today I asked my wife to let me wear, but a bit hard to take out. It's called 人生到处知何事，恰似飞鸿踏雪泥，泥上偶然留齿爪，鸿飞哪复度寄东西。It means in human, actually we fly everywhere like a crane. When you put your feet on the mud, and when you fly up, you don't know you are going to east and west. So when I grow up, I really think Su Tong Po, especially you meet cases like this, that you should not be too much affected. So his poem really is very, very good spiritual, and I hope today, before I share his poem, and another poem I like, he said, 横看成峰侧成岭，眼镜高低各不同啊，不是庐山真面目，只缘身在此山中。This is also by Su Tong Po. See, when you look at the mountain, he said, when you look at from this angle, the mountain look this way. The angle, you found mountain higher. So you don't know this mountain called Lushan. Lushan is very famous. Chiang Kai-shek and Mao Zedong have a meeting there. He said, if you don't know the Lushan, because you yourself inside the mountain. So this is about life. Then of course, I like another one very, very much about Su Tong Po. This is very, very interesting. The first phrase and the last phrase exactly 7 words is the same. It's called 庐山烟雨浙江潮，庐山烟雨浙江潮，位置庐山 ，let me 位置千般恨不消啊，道德别来还无事。浙江庐山烟雨浙江潮 ，so meaning 庐山烟雨浙江潮 is a very beautiful place, and he really like the word 烟雨Last problem I show already. When you're not reaching the place, you really so much you want to reach a place. When you reach a place already, nothing much. So, and then the last word is still the same. Lushan is still the same. Zhejiang. You know, Zhejiang Chao is played in China every year. It will come on this. So I really love Su Tong Po and to share with you. And the reason I want to share with you is I think Malaysia, either reporter or friend, we really have to take my news. I am very sorry and apologetic. It caused a big thunderstorm, but as I said, after today, we fly up to the sky, and hopefully up to the sky, all the cloudy storm down there, and it's still sunshine for me. It's still big sunshine for me. So, and before I want to share this, can we go back? That you asked about what is transpired between me and the Malaysia Department of Insolvency. My Malay no good, but I make a lot. I like golf. I make a lot of pantun during golf. One of the pantun before I share this one with you, I was very proud. Chip pendek Pak kanan bola sampai ke kiri. Chip pendek, jangan susah hati. Ini semua masak sendiri. Jangan salahlah carry. So everything your own doing in life. But I mean this is called kayu pertama tentukan tegak ubi. So you know I love golf I also ask because my life is all about golf. As long as I have golf, I'm the most happy man already. So I do ask NBI, I still can play golf or not. He said, of course you can lah. So sport still can. So masuk bunker, jangan susah hati. This is like a ball. When you go to the bunker sand, you should not get upset. And masuk kolam macam mandi. When you go to this one, like you are having a, what do you call, bath lah. And the last, kalau bijak, jangan buat silap lagi. So if we are smart, you don't make a mistake. After this thing going over, I'm looking at Malaysia Department of Insolvency is a very good, not only for me, for those people who have entered bankruptcy, you should take it as a financial structure. Don't make mistake again. The people you mix, the friend you mix, and do the proper business and stick on to your principle of life, the value of life. So with that, I will come to the second part of the Su Tong Po. Okay, the first one is 莫听窗棂打叶声，何妨吟啸且习行。竹杖芒鞋轻胜马，谁怕一蓑烟雨任平生。So his second part is just say, I promise for today's PC. 料峭西风吹酒醒，为人sikit sejuk lah. Tak boleh cakap tak sejuk lah. Ini Patrick Healy kacau. 山头斜照窃相迎，回首向来萧瑟处，归去也无风雨也无晴。Understand or not? Can I explain to you a bit? Very, my feeling. First, 料峭东风吹酒醒。In fact, 苏东坡 is put 春风。I just change the word 西风 because nowadays I'm promoting East and West culture. I think you all read a lot, but this is called 西风 from the West. 吹酒醒 So now I have to wake up. Cannot be blur to face this one. 为人sejuk. I feel little bit of sejuk, but a lot of people jittery. Wow, Lee Kim Yew bankrupt. So put on the coat. But today, second word actually is your 山头斜照窃相近. So actually, we seen after that you can put the one I send to you, the easy for them to understand. The whole I send to your WhatsApp. 回首向来萧瑟处. Actually, when we look at our life, in life, you mouth to meet somebody when you got problem. There's somebody very kind, always do something very touching. Like this time, I received not less than 10 calls from lawyer friend. Just now before PC, someone also a lawyer said want to give me advice. I said thank you very much. So, but some people are very mean also in life. But as long there's 95% that you receive very kind, and I must say that this is what my feeling. So life is like that. So 归去 mean like last Sunday I go home. I always had a home. Or one day you pass away. 也无风雨也无晴. So you can see this poem is about philosophy. So with all this, also I like to advise everybody with this utility government, with this country, we must build the country based on the philosophy of the country. What is the national philosophy? Actually, it's our Rukun Negara. And as long you follow the Rukun Negara, you will find Rukun Negara will really let our country bounce back. And last but not least, I would like to reiterate again, I am a Malaysian, proud Malaysian, and I'm not supposed to subject to other country jurisdiction. I'm in this country, I want to subject to this country jurisdiction. So with that, once again, I would like to say thank you, 谢谢, Lumadandi, and terima kasih. And the PC is over. Huh? This one. Today this one. Okay.
Nanti di mana nanti? Akta. Tanya tu. Ya.
Okay. Good.
Thank you.
Tu dah gambar. Dia apa akta apa tu?
今天就送百科来。百科。这送给定风波。
好，麦克风测试123，麦克风测试123。好，现在呢话不多说，马上跟大家来整理刚才记者会的一些重点。这个记者会呢是距离上一次13号的时候已经过去了6天了。那么刚才差不多1个小时的记者会当中，我们可以听到说，李金友是有跟大家去更新说他跟他的前职员 Patrick Healy 之间的这个纠纷的一些进展。在这里，我们帮大家简单的来补充一下。一开始的时候呢，李金友是有跟大家来说明了为什么他会是不要去还这个 Patrick Healy 的300万利息。按照他的说法呢，这个公司美国的公司在2017年2月关闭。那么 Patrick 是他的前职员，当时候 Patrick 呢也是获得了57万美元。那么在2019年的时候呢 ，Patrick Healy 他是用 alter ego 这个理由来起诉李金友。那么 alter ego 呢？根据这个法律上的一些原则，其实刚才李金友是说了，他不是那么的清楚这个 alter ego 到底是什么样的意思。那么它的中文翻译呢是叫做他我。好，现在这个画面好像是有一些卡的部分，我们再等一等情况。声音测试，声音测试，1、2、3。好，我们现在呢回到我们在这个酒店的现场，不好意思，刚才是一些讯号的干扰。我们帮大家呢再一次简单的整理刚才记者会的一些重点。好，首先提到了为什么李金友要欠他的前职员 Patrick Healy 300万利息不还呢？刚才在记者会当中，李金友先跟大家说一说这个事件的背景啊。那么公司呢，美国的公司在2017年的2月的时候关闭。那么 Patrick 是他的前职员当时候呢，他也是获得了57万美元这样的一个金。 现在不知道这个情况如何呢？还 OK 吗？声音测试123，声音测试123。OK， 我们现在呢跟大家再简单的说说啊，不好意思，刚才是讯号一直有问题哦。那么根据李金友的说法呢，他的前职员 Patrick Healy 是用这个 alter ego 的法律原则来向他起诉的，这是在美国法庭的情况。那么 alter ego 呢，其实刚才李金友说他不是那么的清楚这个原则代表的是什么意思。不过呢，中文的翻译叫做他我，另外一个自我。之后呢可以跟大家再去查查看到底 alter ego 是什么样的一个理由。不过总而言之，就是这个他的前职员用这个理由在美国来起诉他之后呢，在援引这个美国的停令，在马来西亚来去用这个破产法令来去宣告他破产了。这是他今天一开始的时候跟大家来说说看之前在美国的情况。因为呢，这个前职员他是在2019年的时候用这个 alter ego 的理由来起诉他，之后在2020年的8月份呢，在马来西亚来提出诉讼的。那么在今年1月26号的时候呢，李金友是有说他没有出席的情况下，律师呢是获得通知这个裁决与财产接管令 AORO 的，所以我们才过后就有这个所谓的被破产的情况发生。好，另外呢，我们值得一提的是，刚才李金友是说了，对于因为300万案件而处于破产，他不会感到羞愧。如果他允许 Patrick 轻易的从他这边拿走300万利息，他才会觉得羞愧的。他的立场是，这个不是他欠 Patrick 的钱。作为一位这个大马公民呢，他将会诉诸大马司法的，而且想到说呢，300万利息对于他而言并不是一个大数目。刚才在记者会当中，李金友是有说了，17号的时候，这个月的17号的时候呢，他是已经到了报穷局和报穷局相关的人员进行一些接洽，而且呢，他也是有阐明说他并不需要任何的这个特权，将会按照马来西亚的法律去维护自身的利益的。以上呢，就今天记者会的一些大概的内容啦。然后，如果刚才讯号不是那么清楚的话，请大家多多的包容。之后我们会透过视频的方式，再简单的和大家说说看今天记者会的一些重点。不过无论如何，他是有提到呢，破产案件是他和 Patrick 的私人事情，他促请所有的人尊重大马的法律，并且停止分享或散播没有根据的留言。这是李金友在他的记者会当中的一些总结，而且他也是有用了苏轼的词作。之前在13号的时候，李金友是有用苏轼的词跟大家来分享。那么今天呢，他也是用苏轼的词来去表明他的心声，认为说应该很快的就会迎来一个光明，然后雨过天晴的这样的一个情况的。以上是记者呢在酒店现场跟大家带来的李金友关于他被破产事件的一些进展。那么之后我们会透过视频的方式跟大家进一步的来分享。那么如果大家喜欢的话，记得按赞分享出去。我们下次见了，拜拜。